Happy Monday, everybody. I hope everyone had a fantastic weekend. I hope you're all having a great Monday so far. Today, Memento, Nerd and Paint Chip, Twigs, Kim, Kimby, LaFay, Groove, Sandman, Matt, have a good meeting. I hope you're all well. If I missed you, good morning. Saw Zeno in here too. Darcy, good to see you. I hope you're all doing well. Gandalf is not here. Noted. Happy coffee time. Sothra, how's it going? I got a new... Yeah, I'm the only one here today. For the first time. I actually think it might be the first time that I'm the only one here. It might be the first time that I'm streaming from the apartment and I'm the only one here. There we go. Words. So yeah. Don't need lights on everywhere because it's only me. Hi, everybody. So Wifeboat is at work. Kind of. So she started back, if you remember last year, around 9 months ago, Wifeboat had to leave her old hospital. She changed hospitals because of pay issues at the old hospital. Her leaving and a whole bunch of other nurses leaving caused them to change their decision. And they ended up offering Wifeboat more money to come back. So she's starting back today at her old hospital. But they're making her do orientation, which is hilarious. So, she's at orientation this morning. She's worked there for 15 years and was gone for 9 months, but they're making her do orientation. And she was really hot about it. And I was like, they are paying you to sit there and do literally nothing. Just bring your phone and relax. Bring a snack and let's go. No, she's going to be working nights, Nerdin, and that's by choice. She worked nights for a long time before she went to days. And doing nights at the other hospital kind of reminded her how much she likes nights. And she would only go back to this hospital at night because then none of the management is there. None of the irritating doctors are there. It's just the overnight people. So she's kind of removed from a lot of the issues that she had with people and stuff. So, yeah. So we'll see. Fo, good morning. Sounds like they know how to spend their budget. Nope, they really, really don't. So, really don't. You love working nights? I worked nights for like 3 months and then just, nope, I can't. Early mornings, I had a job where I started at 4 a.m. I can do that all the time. Love that. I can do that. 4 to 6 a.m. Sure. 100%. Sign me up. Overnight? Nah. Uma Serta, how's it going? 4 a.m. is night. No, Twiggy, 4 a.m. is when you go to bed. Should I say? You worked nights for 1 week, 5 whole days, and that was enough for you. Yeah, my month of nights was part-time, so it was like 2 nights a week, so around the same. Doesn't like people. Wow. Yeah. Dad worked nights your entire childhood because he was always available for events and games and stuff. Yeah. Exhausted, but... Oh, Marcel. Okay. Good to see you. No, it's all right. It's, I'll remember. It's good to see you. Jovial, how's it going? Happy Monday. Zara, happy Monday. I hope you're doing well. 4 a.m. is the first minute you would never want to be awake on a given day. I used to start... Because I ran labor teams, so we would start at 4 a.m. for like 3 months out of the year for seasonal transitions and stuff. So, and we would have to commute, so sometimes up to an hour. So up at like 2:30 on the road and then start work at 4. But yeah. 4 a.m. is where you go to when you go to bed. Used to work 6 a.m. to 2 p.m. and it was perfect. Yeah, like 6 a.m. shifts I love because then you're done by like 1 or 2. 4 a.m. shifts a lot of those days we were done by noon. Like we were done with our work and out by noon. So it's not a bad. It's I don't know. I am 100% unabashedly. I am a morning person through and through. As soon as like 7 p.m. hits, I'm done. Like my daughter has theater until 8 p.m. tonight, and then I have to go pick her up. And no, I'm already not looking forward to that. I want to be relaxing at that point. Which reminds me, I just reminded myself, I have to tell the school that she's staying for theater today. So thank you for reminding me. Let me do that real quick. Okay. Done. Thank you, schools, for transitioning to online scheduling. 9 p.m. dead in bed? No. See, I just don't want to do anything past, like, as soon as I have dinner, I'm done. I don't want to go out. I don't want to talk to people. I just want to sit and play games or sit and read or, like, watch a show. I don't want to do anything. I'm checked out for the day. Jersey, how's it going? Used to work at 6:30, out by 12, had a couple of classes, done for the day by 3. Yeah, I was always, like, in college, nerdin', I was always in, like, 8 a.m. classes. Like, me and 3 other people. But they were really easy classes to get. And then you had the rest of the day. Exactly, Zara. That's why I don't do a lot of night streams. That's why I struggled so much when we did night streams. Nice and sunny there, I see. It's just because I don't have lights on in the apartment. It's not bad today, actually. It's supposed to be, like, 55 and sunny, so. By the way, I got a new mug. One that I've been eyeballing for a while. It is a Dodger mug. Dodger, aka Dex Bonus, who rated us a while back, has really, really, really nice mugs. They're full-on diner mugs, and they're incredible, and I want these mugs for my own merch. And I figured out how to get them, and it's a lot. You can get them, Sothra. Yeah. Mug is great. I really want to get some. Their minimum order is 96 mugs. So, I can, Zeno. Yeah. Absolutely. Bop. DM me right now, Zeno, so I remember. Yes, I'm sponsored by Dex Bonus. Actually, it's she also has she has mugs and also a coffee company, and it's her coffee that's in it. I'll buy 2. Does that help? Maybe. At some point, when the stream gets bigger, I'm 100% going to do that. No, see, she sells them out of her store. If I was to make my own, like, Tug mugs from that company, I would have to buy 96 and then resell them and ship them personally. So I might. We'll see. They're handmade paint chips. Handmade. Yeah. The company that makes these also makes the mugs for most of the national parks. If you've ever been to a U.S. national park and you see, like, the nice, like, placard on a hand-thrown, like, ceramic mug, and they're really nice, it's the same company. They make really nice mugs. Death Wish Coffee gets mugs from there. A lot of big chain diners get their mugs from there. They make really, really, really good mugs. So they have a bunch of different shapes and sizes. I really want to get some. So mugs like that at your job, they're like 25 a pop. Yep, that's about. People go to parks? What? Mama Freya, good to see you. Favorite mug was 79 cents on a clearance rack at Michael's. Those are the best ones. Those are genuinely the best ones. Waveboat has one like that says, "I'm trying very hard not to people right now," and that's, like, her favorite mug. Mine is probably the one with, although this one might be my favorite now. The one with my face all over it is my favorite. simply because of the reaction that everyone has, including wife boats, still when I drink out of it. So, listen, what are you? I'm a simple man. Anyway, I have a new subtitle for all my streams, based on based on an email that I got for my YouTube channel. And it just said, "I found this incredibly disappointing," which made my morning. So I think what I'm going to do is down below the stream, I have panels and stuff. So I think I'm going to, because that's not the first email like that I've gotten, or DM or anything. I think I'm going to make a like customer feedback or reviews panel and put stuff like that. Because I've gotten, could you possibly talk any slower? Like there's a bunch of really good ones, and I think I should just save them forever because I love them. So he's a retired professor of ceramics. That's dope, Jovial. Like book reviews in the back of the cover. Yeah. How do people have energy to send those emails, right? Imagine if that force was turned to good. Who knows? Who knows? Spiced Pixie, good morning. I hope you're well. Happy Monday. Also, Bob, hi, if I didn't say hi to you. Good to see you. So, what was I going to say? Oh, I want to get started. I don't want to chat too much. I want to get started. It is Monday, and typically I like to chit-chat for a while, but I need to get started because I need to finish early today. Wifeboat and I are going to look at a couple houses. The first one is not one that we're going to be able to get. It's going to go for at least $75,000 over our max budget, probably more. I did see, thank you. They actually have a website just with drop downs. It says just like parent pickup or staying after school, and you just do the drop down and it lets the office know. It's super nice, actually. Really easy to do. You just got to remember to do it. I only read this because it was left in the bathroom. Yeah. So we're going to look at a couple houses. The first one is not one that we're going to be able to offer on. If we did, they already have offers, and it's going to go for way a lot. We're going to see another one that we have a little bit of hope for. It's also probably going to go for too much, but the first one we're going to look at, because it's built into the side of a hill, like a big. I think it's technically a mountain, but it's not. It's a mountain by New Jersey standards. But it's built into the side of it, and it has an incredible view. We have driven by this house thousands of times. And like just coming down that road, we're like, wow, this is a great view. So we're going to look at the house just to stand out on the back porch and look at the view. So it's like 780 feet, I think, technically, Bob. From the bottom to the top, because I've run it before. B, good morning. You'd have to mow that. It doesn't have any lawn. That's the other reason I want to look at it. It has no yard. Literally no yard work. 75K over budget, Jersey. Way over budget. Have a suggestion for how you can fix this housing crisis? Just stop. Jenna. Anyway, so we're going to look at that one kind of for funsies. Our realtor also thinks that it's vastly overpriced and that the offers might fall through. And if it sits for a little bit, and by a little bit, I mean like if it sits for 2 weeks, I just like the ridiculousness of the market right now. It used to be like if you sold your house within the first 3 months, it was a really nice house in really good condition, move-in ready. Like that was moving. Like if you sold it in the first 90 days, you're doing something right. Your house is gorgeous in a high demand area. Now, if your house sits for a week, there's something wrong and you should consider a reduction. $300 to $400 rolls of duct tape. It is ridiculous. Yeah, everything now is cash, waiving inspections. Not just that, but also like, oh yeah, we're going to offer over asking, and we're going to cover, like, not only are we going to offer you more than your asking price, we're also willing to cover the gap on appraisal. Like, if the bank doesn't appraise the house for enough, we'll pay the difference. Are you, on what planet is that a good idea? Like, there are just people putting themselves into incredibly bad financial situations because they have no other option. Like, patience. Yeah, waiving inspections is particularly Zara because probably 85 to 90% of the houses we have looked at have septic systems, and they're waiving inspection on the septic systems. The people that bought our house did not inspect the septic. What? That should be illegal. You can't, like, wow. Wow. And that's one of the reasons a couple of the houses that we have bid on have closed, I think I mentioned. And we saw, like, one that we had bid on that needed a lot of work that was actually, like, below our max budget, and we bid, I think, 50 grand over asking for it. And there was concern that it wouldn't appraise for enough. It ended up closing $10,000 below our bid. We were the high bid. However, those people waived inspection and septic inspection. It was a 1950s house with the original system. No. 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 Do you know what that's called? That's called a cesspool. It is literally a pit in the ground filled with waste. No. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. So as soon as we put that we want a septic inspection, and that is going to be a contingency in the sale, is that it passes a septic inspection or gets replaced, they took less money. They took like 20, I think it closed at 25 grand less than what we offered because they didn't want to have to do that because the septic system install is like 60 grand. So, Mysterio, how's it going? Yeah, so that's the house that we're going to look at second today. I just said that I didn't want to chat for long, but I don't care. The house that we're going to look at second today has a septic system, and it might be original. So if we have to put in an offer, it's not going to be a competitive offer because we are going to request that that gets inspected and repaired if necessary. So it's like, that just puts us behind the 8 ball in every offer that we're making. But I am not going to mortgage my future on, because the market is ridiculous. Like, I'm not doing that. I'll sit in this apartment. I will suffer through sitting in this tiny apartment for months and months until this stuff is fixed, if that's what it takes. I am not doing that. I thought wrong. Listen. There is something wrong. It's literally a pit in the ground filled with waste. Yeah, it's basically Twitch chat. That's exactly what it is. Like, there are houses that went up that are going up now that are going up, and it's like, oh, that's above budget. And we look at it and we're like, wait, this house was listed last year. It was listed, like, there was a house that was listed last year for $375. They just relisted it for $460. They didn't even take new pictures. It's just, hey, why not? But I'm a Twitch chat. It is outrageous. I saw a funny, Whiteboard sent me a funny TikTok about it the other day from a realtor saying, like, here's what it was like being a realtor in 2016. And it's like, oh, hey, your house has only been on the market for 2.5 months. I have great news. We have an offer for you. They're offering you, only 5% below listing, but they do want some help with closing costs and they have concerns about the roof, so they'd like the roof replaced. Okay, you accept it? Great, that's awesome. We'll get the paperwork over to you. Then this one, it's like, okay, we're willing to come in 50 grand above asking price. And okay, they have a 3-year-old son, so they are willing to attach their firstborn to this. You already have 2 offers with firstborn. Okay, great. All right, and they're all cash. Okay, great, awesome. Like that is basically what's happening right now. By the way, LaFay had made a joke the other day that the Brady Bunch house, like the sale of that fell through and we ended up getting it. The buyers of the Brady Bunch house backed out. They got cold feet because of the amount of work that needs to be done, because it was built during the Brady Bunch era and has never been touched. So their realtor, like, pinged our realtor and was like, hey, do you want to increase your offer? Since this one fell through, I have 2 other offers that are much, 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 much higher than yours. No. We make the same offer. Thanks. Never seen more than 50 pounds in your life, right? Refinanced in 2020 and Zillow said around 420. The new eval was 380. It's all ones and zeros, yeah, right? Yeah, so it's like, so then when our realtor sent back like, no, we're same offer, which is, I want to be clear, list price. We offered at list price. And she said, we're looking for more than that. If that's your best offer, then we're probably just going to put it back on the market. That's what you're asking for. That's like you walk into a store and pick up a coffee mug. It has a price tag on it of $20. You take it to the cash register and they say, okay, that'll be $30. Well, the price tag here says 20. And they say, well, if you don't want to buy it for 30, then we'll just put it back on the shelf.
Here's the story of a lovely lady who was bringing up 3 very lovely girls. All of them had hair of gold, like their mother, the youngest one in curls. Here's the story of a man named Brady, who was busy with 3 boys of his own. They were 4 men, living all together, yet they were all alone. Till the one day when the lady met this fellow and they knew it was much more than a hunch.
Bob, thank you for the biddies. I sent you a picture of the kitchen in that house, Bopper. You know I'm right. It's the Brady Bunch house. Only America could have possibly invented tipping on houses yet. Sigi, how's it going? Right? Honestly, like a lot of the like classic elements of that house we would have kept, but yeah. Because of tax, yes. Yeah, there is that, Zara. There is that. Old stoves can be quite valuable. No, there's not this kind of stove. I assure you. It's Patch, how's it going? Happy Monday. No, Sigi, we're just complaining about the housing market at this point. So, yeah, it's just, oof. It's ridiculous right now. So. Yeah, no, see, 100%. And that's like, and our realtor keeps saying, like, you should not waive inspection, but if you want to, it'll make it a stronger offer. We just, no. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. I'm not walking into a situation where I'm going to end up being underwater on the house immediately because we completely missed something. Like, I can walk through a house and pick out basic issues, but in the short time that you're there viewing it, I mean, you have like 10 minutes. You're making a decision for hundreds of thousands of dollars in 10 minutes. It's ridiculous. Like, you need that inspection to take your time and go through and look in all the nooks and crannies and make sure things are as they seem, particularly around here where there are so many flips. And now there are flips that people are trying to disguise as not being flipped, and it's very, very, you need to get an inspection. Like, good Lord. Good Lord. I'm sorry, Patch. Hopefully we can distract you. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Okay. So chat aside, my complaining about things aside, let's play some Chrono Trigger. So I do have to wrap up around just slightly before noon. The first house is not far away from here, so it's only a couple minutes away. So I'll wrap up around a little bit before noon, and then head out to the showings and stuff. We'll have a full stream tomorrow. We'll see where we get to in Chrono Trigger. Either we're going to continue Chrono Trigger, or we're going to continue our Weird West playthrough that we restarted on Friday on the full release client. So we'll see where we're at, and we'll see what I feel like playing tomorrow, honestly. So anyway, games. IRL health inspection stream. By the way, I shared on Twitter, or no, on I might have posted it on Twitter, but I definitely put it on my TikTok. We went and looked at a house that had a garage that was like built into a berm. Down, the house was on a hill, and then the garage was down kind of below it and away from it. And I was wondering, like, do you have to come out of the garage? Turns out there was a tunnel that went from the garage into the basement of the house. Super cool, like Batcave. But then we went into it, and it was just filled with black mold. And there were gutters inside the house along the foundation to collect all of the leaking foundation and run it to a sump pump. And I took pictures, and I think it's definitely on TikTok. I don't know if I posted it on Twitter too. That house went for $40,000 over asking. So yeah, that's where we're at. That's where we are. It's fun. It's great. Super good. Super good, right? No, Peaky, good to see you. What are we doing? Does anyone remember what we're doing? We have to... Did we get the key back? Wait. Jetpack key. Okay, we did get the gate key back. Okay. So we have the gate key back, so we can go back. Do we have... Does anyone remember what we were doing? We just beat... We beat the guy, right? Right? We beat the one guy. Don't we have to find... Yeah, we beat Magus, right? And then... Oh. We had to go find the Laruba, maybe? Because we haven't been able to go to the Laruba ruins yet. So let's go there and see if we can remember what is going on. Reptites take Kino. Reptites kill all. Try stop reptites. What do now? Oh. People fight. Reptites kill all. Ayla, this your fault. Look at village. Reptites follow you. Now village ruined. Okay. Yeah, we beat Magus. We went through the castle or whatever, and we beat Magus. But then, like, it didn't stop the... So he wasn't really summoning the thing that we're supposed to stop, that I can't remember the name of. Lavos, yes. So it turned out that he wasn't summoning Lavos or something like that. I don't know. Start singing. Do you remember? Sorry. Reptite's strong. Live long before us. So we hide. But Ayla say fight together. Ayla still say fight now? Ayla alive, Ayla fight. Win, live, lose, die. That rule. No can change rule. Old man breathe, but dead inside. Ayla strong, so make big talk. We not strong. No strong. Fight. Get more strong. Ayla help, but now need Dactyl. Give Dactyl. It might be, Alice. Dactyl. Go Tyranno lair. Wait. Suddenly it's Dinosaucers. Tyranno lair. Reptite castle. Danger. Even Ayla danger. Ayla won't die. No, won't live. So go. Ayla be okay. Give Dactyl. Yes, give Dactyl. Elder tell Keeper. So go Dactyl nest. Ayla be careful. Elder big help. You take care, Ayla. Well, she just left without us, so I don't know that that's going to work out too much. Old man breathe but dead inside. That's a whole mood, Bings. Also, hi. Happy Monday. I hope you had a good weekend. Dactyl nest. No. Oh. I don't remember if these guys were weak to something. I think we can just... Yeah, we should be able to just kill these guys with basic attacks. Pop! Ooh, nice crit. They're weak to swords. My one weakness. Stabbing. My one weakness. You guys gonna move? No. Ooh, nice crit. Alright. Come across the house Earth, Wind, and Fire recorded in as well. Let me tell you, that's like the majority of the houses that are going up at this point are boomer houses that are either moving in with their kids, moving into like retirement communities. That's the vast majority of houses that we're seeing. We have a Frog Knight, yeah. His name is Frog. Ooh, snuck by. Nice. Creative. Listen. I am. Thank you for noticing. Older houses that the maintenance was becoming too much. Yeah. Oh, ambush. More like boom houses, yeah. Don't think you ever beat this game? Think you made it to the final boss, just get burned out and dropped it? You know how many times that's happened to me, Gru? A lot. A lot. Yeah, his name is Glenn. But he goes by Frog now. We call him Frog. Go quick. Don't get left behind, kids. Tug. You would go alone? I do not know what has driven you to this quest, but a friend of Tug's is a friend of mine. I will not stand by while you go to your grave. No, Tyranno Lair danger. You know come, maybe all die. You wish to die alone then? I fear I cannot allow that, not after having accepted your aid and hospitality. There has been death enough on my watch. I'll abide it no more. Let us be on our way. Oh, it has a new game plus? Does it? Isla have good friend. Let us proceed to the Tyranno Lair. 1995, see. It's Princess Peach. So we have to bring Ayla. She can't heal, right? We haven't used Marley in a while. We should probably... level Marley up. There are 13 possible endings? Oh wow.
I have a song stuck in my head. No, not the one I threatened you with. You're welcome / / / la la di dum. Sing us a song. You're the piano man. Sing us a song tonight. Well, we're all in the mood for a melody, and you've got us feeling alright.
LaFay, thank you for the biddies. Anime cutscene. Bam, 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 bam. Oh. Ooh. Where can we go? Oh, I'm guessing the evil-looking castle. What's down here? Can we just go wherever? What happens if we fly away? And that comforting sparkle is still in the sky. I don't... Ooh. Oh, it just loops back? Aw. We went around the world. Save. Castle in a volcano? Couldn't possibly be an evil bad guy. Imagine the possibilities. Isla does have a heal, right? Whoa! Haha! Wait. Oh. Oh, we're fighting. Oh! Pop. Okay. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, yes, it does. You're right, Sarah. Yeah. I forgot it clears status ailments, which is really good. Yeah, what's up, guys? Bye. You're welcome. You're welcome. By the way. Imagine somebody breaks you out of prison and you just run away without saying a word. Pop, pop, pop. Pop, pop, pop. I missed the combat music. It's so good. It has no right to be this good. That's not what I wanted. Tech. Let's do Ura. Ura, Ura. We are low on potions. Probably should have gone shopping for potions. turnkey. We're about to have a feast, and you're about to be the roast beast. It's the apes! It's a little rude, but drill kick. Ding. Come on. Aw, no riposte. Zap. Another mid potion. Let me... Why can't I? Chrono, move back. Isla save Chrono. What are you doing? There's a switch on the wall. Are you serious? Congrats, now you're both in there. Wow! Chrono, sorry, all Chrono's fault. It okay, Chrono take all Laruba person. Run. What Isla do? Strong live, weak die. Isla go be strong. Isla cares not for switches. Chrono no come. Isla die, Chrono new Ioka chief. That seems like a good plan. Sure. Isla's basically the Fae. I choose violence. Basically, yeah. Chrono, show you something. Follow Chrono. Where are you going? Isla runs like a dog, yes. Hey! You strong, Chrono weak, Chrono jealous. Bye to you too. You're still here. Yeah, and? Would you like a treat or something? Are you... I found a button. That seems... Sure. Do we... Oh, there's a door here. Okay. Uh-oh. Oh, those are those volcano dudes. And some flying dudes. Alright. Cyclone. Alright, that worked. Tactical catgirl armor? Yes. Yes, it is. Isla leveled up. Top you off. Okay. Falcon style. Falcon strike? No. I don't think. I'm trying to conserve my mana at this point. There's a riposte. Alien, how's it going? Happy Monday. I hope you had a good weekend. You don't yet? Okay. Is that on the list? Raise? Oh yeah, he can res people who go down, right? Cat attack. Sure. Savagely claw an enemy. Only 14 TP more. Nice. It's a Chrono Isla dual tech. Is that based on cat attack? Cats do be attacking. Yeah, Chrono, how's it going? Okay. Moving right along. Yeah, no, this is only the second time we've been able to have her in the party, so. Oh. Wait, why is auto on? No. So by not fighting those guys earlier, we now have to fight them here. Consequences. I didn't sign up for consequences to my actions. Thank you very much. Alright, we should be able to melee that guy now. Ooh, and a crit. Nice. Nice, another crit. Dev's trolling you with the buttons, yeah. I kind of wondered if we dropped them down, if we were going to have to fight them on the way back out. Cat attack. Learned the Thunder Chomp dual tech. What is the Thunder Chomp? Lightning and cat attack. Deliver a charged bite to an enemy. It's only two mana as well. We don't... Oh, we do have a triple attack. No, we don't have a triple attack with these. Right? Okay. Heal. Heal. Okay. Moving right along. Wait. Oh, we fell down into the prison. Oh man, do we have to go all the way back up? That's unfortunate. And these guys are back. Let's not hit the... Oh, nope. Did you just throw a dude at another dude? Hiya. Wonder if I should swap Marley for Frog. Marley's like kinda pure support, right? She has ice and she'll get haste soon-ish, which could be good, but I think I'm gonna swap her out for Frog. Because damage. Ooh. So many different endings depending on how things were left in various time periods when you kill the final boss. Yeah, that's really cool. So, I mean, the game throws consequences of actions at you almost immediately. Like, it lays that out very early on, which I thought was really cool. Slurp Kiss and Bubble Burst. Is Slurp Kiss a massive heal? Heals all allies and restores status. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Stealing lunches. Listen. Oh! Did I wait too long? Putting the Berserker Ring on someone like Chrono Frog and Isla and then hasting them? I would imagine. Yeah. The Berserker Ring increases their speed a lot, but then you can't control them, right? Or something like that? Ooh, nice crit. Just auto attacks. So they probably attack a lot in that case then, right? Okay, we hit the... Obtained a high potion. Wait, is that it? Where do I... Fight these guys again? Save mana. We haven't come across a save point yet in the castle. So maybe I have to go out the other side. Nice crit. Do you not like it IRL when other people's actions have consequences that affect you? Yeah. There's always that. Are there save points in this time period? I don't know. Oh, he's defense up. I forgot. Whoops. That's not going to do anything. I spammed. Shouldn't have spammed. That's going to cost me a lot of mana. Thunder Chomp. Do we just... Oh, okay. Defense lowered. Go. Nice crit. That didn't kill him? Okay. Always choose spam and grill it if you can. But I don't like spam. Ooh, frog level up. Well, we gotta heal after that. Frog has the most mana left. Yeah. Spamming at the beginning of that combat. That cost quite a bit. Spam, 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 spam. Go! Yes. Oh! Lightning! That costs a lot of mana, but... Oh, it heals the... That dude, alright. Nice crit. Okay, so lightning heals the volcano dudes. Good to know. Did he just nuke himself? 600 experience. I'm sorry, a triceratopper? Is that a hat? It is. Okay. Okay. What? If we... Okay, so we can't go that way. What? Oh, okay. Sure. do. No idea what was happening there. But I'll roll with it. Ooh, nice crit. Shadow Maze or something. There was, I don't know if anybody else ever played it, but there was an Advanced Dungeons and Dragons game for the Intellivision. I don't know if it was also on Atari. But there was a maze level. And it was just a series of black screens. And it was very difficult. You didn't know when you were changing screens, and it was so bad. And so frustrating. It was pretty hilarious. And I definitely rage quit the game after that. It was just black screens. Over and over again. You didn't know what to do about it. So if you didn't have like a game guide or something for it, you really weren't getting through it. Definitely not on the 2600. It was definitely on Intellivision. Two buttons. The left button worked last time, so let's try that again. Nope. Boom. Barium. Okay. I did open the mouth. No. I'm running. Okay, that opened to this. All right. I'm good. Oh, what's up? Nizbel, looking for Azala? She's just through here. Are you just gonna stand there and flex? Ooh. A button that does something somewhere. Let's use a shelter. Whoops. Unnatural Selection is the name of our current quest. Oh, are you gonna... It's time for the flexecution. Hold it! When I said she's through here, I meant you gotta get through me first. What do you think I was flexing my muscles and looking all intimidating for? We probably have to lightning this dude? Oh, no, he took the damage. Defense lowered. Cat attack. And slurp slash. Defense boosted when attacked. Okay. Mikey. What's up, buddy? Defense lowered. Defense boosted. Okay. So we hit him with lightning, we get one attack. Boom. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, no. That escalated quickly. Slurp kiss. It's quite an animation. Okay, we're good. Ooh, nice crit. 550. Defense boosted. Let's do Thunder Chomp. And then a Slurp Slash. Oh, 1,000 damage. How many hit points does dude have? This guy's swole. No, no, no. No, no, no. No, no, no. Oh, frog's down. That's not good. That's not good. He works out. Right. Had no idea. Uh-oh. No, frog's down again. Not good. Is that rock steady? It might be. The final boss is Bebop. Go! Crit! Come on. Oops. Combo lightning. Combo slurp kiss again. Heal everybody up. His defense is down. X strike. X go and give it to you. Pop. Nice. Told you. Ooh, level up. Frog learned Aerial Strike. Learned the Lightning Rod dual tech. I'm gonna use another shelter. And save. Let's go. Hey, volcano dude. And a burb. That was kind of rude. I love that if you hit that guy and don't kill him, he just nukes his whole team. Isn't specific. Here's this 3-minute window, so guess all of it. Yeah. At least they have a process, Mikey. Oh! Let's try Lightning Rod. Oh! That was pretty good. That was pretty cool. So Frog stabs his sword into somebody and then it gets hit by lightning. I like it. Oh, I don't like that. Nice crit. Nice crit. They're both still up. Okay, that one's down, and that one's down. The animations and stuff are, for the combos, are fantastic. Just one birdie, dude? Seems like a silly engagement for birdie dude to take. That seemed silly, sir. Oh, good. Switches. And there's switches back here. Okay, not that one. Oh. But I can't... No! No! I didn't mean to fall. No! Oh, man! I didn't mean to spam attack either. That's going to cost me a lot of hit points. No, not lightning 2. Lightning 1. Oh man, more tech points to be earned, yeah. Nice crit. So is the... This switch is already thrown, right? Nope. It was already thrown. Oh, come on. Well. Okay. Lightning on you. You attack you. You attack you. Okay. Destroy, you'll learn the triple tech for these 3 in no time, right? We're gonna fight our way. Oh, no, no, no. Ooh, no crit. There we go. All right. Boom, 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 boom. Fight our way back up. Oh, I gotta go. Oh no, this is where Mr. Flexecution was. Use a shelter. At least we don't have to fight him again. So that's a plus. I hope. Anyway. Okay. Alright, so now if we fall... Ooh, high ether. Nice. Now at least if we fall, we have a save point. We could just load back. Clav, how's it going? Oh. Hello, Azala.
At last, the final confrontation. It was but a matter of time. It will be re-reptites who inherit the earth. Or you soft-skinned apes.
Strong live, weak die. I love fight.
Hear that lovely voice? You'll soon be hearing more of it than you'd ever wish.
You running away? Dude. Hey, another Triceratopper.
Let's give that to you.
Actually, no. Changed my mind. I'll give you the stone helm back. Let's give it to Frog. And a mid-ether. Oh my. Oh my.
Fall, why don't you? Stain the earth red.
It's real good, Mikey.
Even should it prove our fate to die, we will not relinquish this world to the likes of you. This black Tyranno will have the honor of wiping you filthy apes from existence forever. Wah-ah-ah.
Oh, good. Let's go all out. All out. Bubble burst. What? 28 damage. Oh no. What? Ooh. Ten damn. All right, let's kill the caster then. Think maybe that'll make a difference. X strike. Cat attack. This fight took you a few tries? Oh, good. Oh! Oh! No, no, no. No, no, no. Oh, he's going to go down. And that's going to waste the combo attack. Well, have a good day at work, Mikey. Good luck. Oh, that's my last Athenian water. That's kind of bad. That didn't break the status effect? Oh. That's not good. Oh, man. I can't get him back up. I don't have any more potions. Uh-oh. This fight might not go well. Yeah, this might not go well at all. 5? Is he counting down? 4. That's not good. Something bad's gonna happen. And I'm doing no damage here. Let's try Bubble Burst on that guy. It did nothing to the Tyranno. You could almost say it was the final countdown bomb. Slurp Slash. That did nothing. Nope, I didn't mean to attack the Tyranno. Ooh, that actually did damage. That seems bad. That actually wasn't that bad. I mean, it wasn't great. Clav!
3 orcs walk into a bar, the 4th one ducks.
Thank you so much for 16 months. Thank you for the Prime sub, Clav. I appreciate that. How's the old Chrono Trigger going? I'm gonna die in this boss fight. That's how it's going, Dawn. That's how it's going. I don't have any more res potions, so that attack is just gonna wipe me out. Right? I got nothing. Come on, frog! Aerial strike! No, 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 don't die! Oh boy. Slurp. Slurp. Sleep. No, 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 no. Ooh. Don't do 120 damage. Oh no! All I'm doing is just trying to heal through all this. I'm making no progress. Aerial strike! No. I wonder how long I can keep this up. Lowers defense and begins storing power. Oh boy. So when he does that, that's when you gotta like all out attack him. Kind of like with the Magus fight. But I just don't have anything I can do, really. Bing! Just keep attacking the caster. Nice crit for 94. Literally nothing is happening. Don't think Frog can handle this on his own? Really? What makes you say that? Oh! Let's try water. We haven't tried water. You believe in Frog. Oh, that's bad. Oh, man. Pop. Ooh. Okay. Good to know. And that'll do it. Yep. Okay. That'll do it. All right. Let's try that again. Okay, so water worked on the caster dude. Auto key. Thank you so much for 45 months. I appreciate that. Load. We'll try that boss fight again. Real quick, before we do that, I just need to refill my coffee real quick. So I'll be 60 seconds. Be right back. You know what? Wait, let me talk to you. No, 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 no. Haley, come. She ran away. Oh, what is that little thing? He's so cute. Hi, buddy. Look at you, you cute little thing. Oh, oh, not so cute from the front. Not so cute from the front. Oh, there's so many of them. Ow, ow, ow. There's so many of them. Oh, there's a glowy thing over there. What is that? Oh, okay. I got this. I missed it. Look, if you want a chub in your bundle, I'm the man to ask. I want my money back. Hand it over or I'll beat it out of you. I mean... okay. Let's try that again. Should I swap out... So water seemed to work. Bubble bursts didn't do much though, which is interesting. What other... Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Katie, how's it going? There we go. The left stick on this is constantly pulling up, so I have to wiggle it around to keep it from pulling up. It has drift already. Ice. So if we do Marley has ice and cure. So that would give me 2. That would give me the ice attack, right? Ice attack and ice blade. I wonder if that would work as well. Heal beam, protect. I doubt that Flame is going to do anything. So she would only be... Luca would only be for protection. Should we try Ice Blade instead of Frog? Having the group heal, though. But Marley would give us a group heal, right? We could do Aura Spin. How far away is he from Water 2? 319. Okay. Alright, let's try Marley then. Instead of Frog. It'll lower our damage output. But we might be okay. Dun, 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 dun. Inventory. Use a shelter to top Marley off. Okay. Let's try it. What? Apparently I forgot to do that before saving. Yeah.
It's the final countdown. Now I'm gonna run away again. Run away!
They're doing a special spring and Easter themed photos on Wednesday with the kids, so send them in a nice outfit. Hasn't dressed up for anything in 2 years, right? Oops. Equipment. We could give Marley the Triceratops, sure. Sure. Let's go. I wonder if Marley's going to take way more damage, though. Alright, so ignore the big guy until he starts counting down. Ready, go! Tech, ice. Ding! 386, nice, okay. And we gotta keep everybody topped off, so that the dragon's big attacks don't do that much. So, like, Marley needs to be topped off now. But let's combo... Ice Sword! Simply vulnerable to magic? Okay. That's interesting since he's a mage, right? Keep Marley topped off. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. The boulder doesn't do a ton of damage. That attack, however, does a ton of damage. Yeah, wow. Okay. Let's do Aura Whirl real quick. Cat attack. That doesn't do nearly enough. Isla doesn't really have like a pure magic attack. They're all physical, right? Stop picking on her. Ice Sword. Boom! So far we're doing a lot more damage to him. Sap. Well, at least that... Oh! We killed him! He's dead! Isla has... Oh, that's right, Jovial. But we haven't had an opportunity to. Right? Okay, begin storing power. Ooh, nice crit. Nice. Let's do Ice Sword. Do another Roundillo kick. This is going much better. Although this big attack is not enjoyable. Boom! Nice, 974. You have the lowest hit points. Make sure you're topped off. Has a truckload of HP. That is quite apparent. 0. Lightning. Ba-bam. Aura Whirl. And then a potion on Marley. Okay. Keep everybody topped off here. As long as we stay ahead of the big damage ones, we'll be fine. Did Ice Sword not do anything? I didn't see damage numbers come up. Okay, it did. 470. That's nice. Not bad. Lowers defense and begins storing power. Drill kick. Ice. Boom. Not a ton. It's fine. Drill kick. Marley's at 354. She should be okay. I think doing base attacks is going to be faster. I'm not sure. It's hidden gold poke. Let's do another Thunder Chomp before he brings his defense back up. Nice. I think there's an item that gives you an idea of an enemy's hit points. Aura Whirl. And then heal Marley. Okay. It takes the accessory slot, yeah. And there's much better items to be used in that. No, no, no! Oh, wrong. Stupid controller. That was almost bad. Let me just base attack. Heal. And heal. Get everybody topped off. Gotta wait for him to lower his defense again. Lucas starts with it, but it gets replaced fast, yes. Okay, lowers defense. Combo. Thunder Chomp. And Ice. They seem to be more vulnerable to lightning than anything else, so. Victory! That went so much better. Ooh, Boulder Toss. And the Ice Toss dual tech. And Falcon Strike. Nice.
No, it can't be. Could the heavens truly have sided with the apes? Listen, primates, and let it be known for all time, we reptiles fought proudly to the bitter end.
Isla, no.
First, a great fiery stone will crash to the earth. Its flames will soon spread to scorch every corner of the land. Then the chill will begin to creep across the blackened plains, ushering in a long, cruel age of ice and snow. Ha ha! A fitting end to our age indeed. Mwah ha ha!
Lavos. What? Falcon Punch. Lavos is a meteor? This is very... early screensaver. Showing off the engine, yeah.
Look at those graphics. It's like we're really in space.
Isla people word. La mean fire. Vos mean big. Isla. Chrono. Shin, how's it going? Doom doom. Hurry! Lavos fall soon. All right, Dactyl. Chrono, hurry! Isla, what you do? Come, Azala, come.
No, this is the will of the earth.
Isla, hurry. Azala. Isla, not forget.
Take
What take?
Take care of this world.
Boom! Explosions! It's a good thing we were on pterodactyls and could outfly that. So Lavos fell to the earth in this era. Lavos huge. Tug fight that? We go place Lavos fall. He just arrived here. We might still be able to do something. Let's go see. Save. Shelter. Save again. A little bit before noon, Nerdin. Tyranno Lair ruins. There's a gate. Lavos fast, deep under earth now. This gate was opened by Lavos. He's probably the source of all the gates. Save, shelter, save again, then save again to make sure. Walk away, walk back. Save again just in case. What wrong, Tug? Want to fight Lavos? Go here? No? Let's go to the end of time. A little less, but yeah. like 40 minutes or so. This is exciting. Where this place? Oh, 12,000 BC. Wait, can we go to the end of time? Bing. Nice. Let's get Isla some magic. Hi, buddy. Unfortunately, you were born before magic existed, so casting spells is right out. But if it's any consolation, you seem to have plenty of other assets. What do you want? Looking for some practice? No. Oh, so she doesn't get magic. That's dumb. Alrighty then. Earthbound Isle, 12,000 BC, yes. Ding, ding, ding. Classic blizzard noises. Anything in these mountains? Nothing over here. Oh, hello. That looks very... the Skyway. This is very Ancient Aliens, alright. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 ding, ding, ding. Oh. Sure. Why not? That seems... Inhasa. Mihasa Enhasa. This is 12,000 BC? Welcome to Enhasa, Zeal's city of dreams. We seek enlightenment within the bliss of sleep. You are not of us, are you? You noticed? Hello. You are most unusual visitors. Am I waking, or is this but a continuation of my dream? Regardless of that, I welcome you to Zeal. Her Majesty Queen Zeal rules this magic kingdom. She is without peer in beauty or grace. Sure. We owe our prosperity to Her Majesty the Queen. After the king died, she encouraged the development of our kingdom's magical prowess, which has led to great advancements. Hi. This is the magic kingdom of Zeal, where dreams can be made reality. But nothing in this world comes free. There's always a price to be paid. And that price is blood. I mean, what? The world you see with your eyes may well differ completely from the one I see with mine. There are as many different worlds as there are observers. Never assume that only those things which you can see or touch are real. Blood for the blood god. Do you believe in such things as fate? Do you think it's possible our lives are predetermined? Well, that's none of your business. Truths exist in dreams. The world exists in me. The queen has sealed away the great elemental weapon and armors forged with the power of the sun in the shrine to the north. You can see its entrance on the northern continent, but no one is allowed inside it now. Oh. We found that blue pyramid thing in another time, right? I am Doreen. Seek the hidden path and open the doors of knowledge in each turn. The door to the northern shrine is sealed by a powerful source. Even we, the enlightened ones, lack the means to open it. Welcome. Have you come to do business? Sure. I need to buy these. Yes, please. Shelters. Yes, please. High potions. We'll get some regular potions. Let's grab some high potions. Those are very expensive. Ethers, we're good. Might as well. Okay. We got money. Might as well spend it. Sell. Oh, I forgot about the barrier sphere. Reduces magical damage by 1/3. That would have been probably helpful during a number of fights. We don't need this anymore. Hammer arm, we don't need that anymore. Iron sword, definitely don't need that anymore. Mirage hand, definitely don't need that anymore. Crimson blade, no. Bandit's blowgun, no. Plasma gun, no. Stone arm, no. Iron helm, no. It's just for you, Zara. Golden helm. Oh, that's an upgrade. Okay. And the beret. No. Titanium vests. No. I really appreciate that that it shows you if it's an upgrade for everybody in your party. That is very nice. I appreciate that muchly. Okay. So it's just the golden helm as an upgrade for... And everyone not... Yeah, I meant like everyone you have access to. Yeah. Boom, 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 boom. Alright. Now let's sell this iron helm. Okay. Good. You can equip things from the shop too. Oh, that's right, yeah. There's a space to the far right for another party member. Oh. Hello, boy. What a weird kid. What's wrong with him? What wrong? That animal for eat? Taste good? The black winds howl. One among you will shortly perish. What? What is that supposed to mean? That was kind of creepy. Strange boy, but not bad boy. Okay. Hi there. This is a font of recovery. Rest your wearied mind and body within, traveler. Save point? No? A recover point? Oh, so it fills because I'm already healed. It doesn't do anything. Okay. Bin lads, how's it going? Welcome in. The Queen's Palace sits at the heart of our kingdom. She watches over all the world from its high vantage point. It's because of that we can sleep our days away in peace. Oh, you know what we could do? Hold up. Hold up. Who's hurt? Is anybody hurt? Everybody's full. Everybody's full. Never mind. I was going to say, if people aren't full, then we can swap some people out and hit the restore point, but I guess it counts for everybody. I accidentally set a book on fire. Why does this always happen to me? I wonder what's within the Northern Shrine. No doubt the key to unlock its seal is held at the palace, but entry there is strictly forbidden in the name of Her Majesty the Queen. Kind of looks like a fire. I saw a funny tweet this morning from one of the programmers on Weird West. He was demoing the game for somebody and walked through somewhere, startled a chicken. The chicken ran through a cook fire. The chicken caught on fire and then ran into a cornfield, which then ignited the cornfield, which then cooked all the corn and turned it into popcorn, which then crashed the game because it generated way more popcorn than they could handle. And if that doesn't tell you everything you need to know about how much fun Weird West is, I don't know what does. In other words, designed it correctly. Land bridge. Wait, is that where I came from? This is a different place. Okay. Wait, is it a different place? Different continent? So want to give me a hint right now? Zap. Ooh. Kajar or Blackbird. Are you guys dancing? What's up? Why are you here? All is well with the Blackbird, I presume. She is fully operational, Lord Dalton. Of course she is, you blundering idiot. Were she not, we'd all be in trouble. You, what are you doing here? Those clothes. You must be the ones the prophet said would come to interfere. I think I shall watch for the time being and see how he plays his hand. Not that I suspect he'll tip his cards so easily. Anybody else confused? Just me? Alright. Excuse me. Can I go in the Blackbird? No? Okay. Bum, 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 bum. Hello. This is the Magic City of Kajar. We perform research in the magical arts to help further Her Majesty's plans to deliver our kingdom to even greater glory. Your power differs from ours. It's difficult to describe, but in you I sense a strange kindness. In ancient times, people crafted wondrous weapons and armor by combining shards of a rainbow-colored shell with the Sunstone's power. But now, only the Guru of Life knows the art of crafting such things, and even if others did, the Queen has ordered us to abandon all use of the sun's power. Been confused during most Chrono Trigger streams because you've never played the game? That makes both of us. To do with the book? Such a beauteous contentment there is to newly blossomed buds. Would it be that I could be a flower? Okay. This is a font of recovery. Blue? It's another fire book. I'm a little concerned by the fire books. That's the Sun Temple, which you see in the southern Sky Isle. The Sunstone, once our primary source of power, was enshrined there. However, the temple was sealed up, along with the northern shrine, once we turned to our new energy source. The Queen claimed we had no need for the energy of the tired old sun. Please stop lighting things on fire. No. Oh! That's fire. That's actual fire. I'll just leave that there. It's fine. Hello? Okay. I have platinum armor too, but I need Her Majesty's permission to sell it. We'll just leave that there. Let's keep messing with books. Oh, that's water. Sure. My, you're an unusual aura. You must possess the gift too. Yours seems very primitive compared to ours, though. You poor thing. Okay, listen, lady, I can travel through time. How is it that we came to have the powers we do? Why do some possess the gift while others lack it? It's a conundrum. Put fires everywhere, it's comfy, yeah. Those lacking magic are known as the Earthbound ones. They have always lived beneath the clouds. It's only fitting, after all, they lack our talents. Her Majesty Queen Zeal has 2 children, Lady Shala and young Lord Janus. Lady Shala is an incredible child with extraordinary magical powers. With such a gift, her life must be all ease and luxury. What tempest must rage in young Lord Janus's head? His only friend, other than his sister, is that cat that follows him about. Oh, that was the strange boy. All right. Noted. We've been seeing a great deal of young Lord Janus lately. Before, he scarcely showed his face, but now he paces around quite often, always looking upset. Great. Wonderful. Great. Grand. Wonderful. Hello. I've been working to fashion a capsule that will enhance one's magic skill, but my precious products have been disappearing in recent days. It must be that naughty New that took them. They do so love pranks. He's no doubt hidden them all about. How can I work like this? Oh, that capsule's not been completed yet. Too bad, huh? I heard Lady Scala's powers far surpass those of her mother. Then there's her brother, young Lord Janus. He's of royal blood as well, of course, but doesn't seem to have the faintest trace of magical ability. I heard a strange prophet has come to the palace. I don't know the details, but I heard he has powers most uncanny. Zeal's progress stems from our new energy source. Its power far surpasses that of the sun's elemental energy. The gurus of life, time, and reason dwell in Zeal. Their knowledge and skills is without equal. Water summoned winds. Water summons wind. Wind makes fire dance. A guru once told me the sunstone once held all the nearly infinite energy of our sun. Over time, the energy was slowly depleted, and it turned into the lightless moonstone. You know this? Know you this, traveler? The moonstone could be restored to a glorious sunstone if left to bask in the sun's warm light, but such would require aeons. None of us will ever witness that glorious glow again. Water summons wind. Wind makes fire dance. Why do I have a feeling that has something to do with the books? The structure you can see deep beneath the waves below is the Ocean Palace, a symbol of our Queen's greatness. The palace is the beacon of light which guides us to a brighter future. All praise the great and wondrous Queen Zeal. Bing, 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 bing. The Earthbound ones are being allowed to work on the construction of the Ocean Palace. It seems even they have their purpose. Behold! That out the window is the great blackbird, built by Balthazar, the guru of reason. To see it soar across the sky, you'd think it alive. The guru is a genius. The construction of the Ocean Palace has fallen behind schedule. an everlasting palace beneath the waves. It'll be a sight to see when it's finished. Ding 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 ding. What did that guy say? Hang on. Hold up. Excuse me. Pardon me. Was he in here? No, other one. What was the order he said? Hello. Water, wind, fire. So if we do water, I think. Or is that wind? Is that water? That might be wind. Okay, so water. I don't know if this does anything, but let's see. Water. Wind. Fire. That might be water. I don't know. It's not very clear. This might be wind. Let's try that way. Water. Yeah. I was going by color first, but... Yes! I am the greatest. Huh? There we go. Hello. Obtained an unidentifiable object. Great. But inside is a black gemstone. Okay. It all began eons ago when man's ancestors stumbled upon a shard of strange red rock. Its power was beyond human comprehension. It cultivated dreams and gave birth to love and hate. Only time will tell how it ends. Akibon, how's it going? What is... Oh, I can wear it. Oh. Maybe not. Or I can't. Who can use gemstones? Marley? Aha! Enables Eternal Darkness triple tech. Alright. Let's go. Solo Valheim playthrough? Oh, nice. It's a lot of fun, Akibon. It's very, very good. Very, very good. Small cave. Oh. Small cave. Beam me up, Scotty. Played with a buddy with more free time, so you didn't fully understand the grind. Yes. Having somebody to get things for you is very helpful. This is the Queen's Palace and the center of the Magic Kingdom of Zeal, which is to say, the center of the universe. Humble. The source of our energy rests deep below the sea. Once its exact location was determined, we began constructing the Ocean Palace there. The portal to the Ocean Palace is in Her Majesty's audience chamber. Mind you, it hasn't been completed yet. That wandering prophet is amazing. Every prophecy to escape his list has come to pass. It's as though he already knows events to come. Unnerving, is it not? It is, yes. My, what strange clothes. You must be a traveler from afar. Use the font of recovery if you'd like. Do you like plants? Yes. Oh, I love them too. But the Queen ordered me to burn this tiny sapling I received from the Guru of Life. He said it was a special tree with powers to restore the earth. Oh, what shall I do? Grow it in secret. You're right. Queen's orders though they may be, I wouldn't do to burn a gift from the Guru of Life. Very well then, I'll care for it somewhere safe and secret. Someday it may just help someone who loves the earth and trees. That's going to be the druid lady, right? So the NPC is Katie, yes. Yes. Is this the fancy age? This is 12,000 BC. We're in the sky. Oh, itchy. Could you scratch my back? Sure. Oh, wonderful. Yeah, right there. You got it. Ah. Whew, thank you. Discovered the news scratching spot. I didn't wanna... Well, I'm uncomfortable. Even Balthazar, who designed the Black Bird in the Ocean Palace, has vanished. How strange that the three gurus who guided Zeal to its present glory have all disappeared at once. They say that Gaspar, the Guru of Time, continues his work on some deserted island. He strives to make a time egg, or some such nonsense, but no one has seen him for years. This bodes well. Ah! This way leads to the Mammon Machine Chamber. The prophet's aura is clouded with hatred and sorrow. If he does not free himself of those emotions, he'll destroy himself and those he loves along with him. Ominous. Beyond lies the Mammon Machine Chamber. You can feel its glorious energy of Lavos surging from it. The Mammon Machine? You came to see it? Yes. I thought as much. Can you feel the flow of the mighty Lavos' power? Oh, it brings tears to my eyes. Okay. The Mammon Machine is moved to the Ocean Palace. We can extract even more energy from Lavos. The dream of eternal life will be made possible. O Almighty Queen, our kingdom will reign for all eternity. This is the font of Zeal's power, the Mammon Machine. It draws and magnifies the limitless power of Lavos. Yikes. Operating the Mammon Machine requires magic powerful enough to regulate the energy the machine extracts. Excepting the gurus, Lady Shala is the only one with such power. The three gurus constructed the Mammon Machine from a reddish stone that had been kept in the royal treasury for generations. The Guru of Life, Melchior, was in charge of the plans and conducted a great deal of research on the nature of Lavos, but now, well, I'm sure you know the rest. Uh-huh. I kind of thought that was going to be the case. But it's nice when your inclinations are proven correct. When the Mammon Machine was finished, the Queen became a different person almost overnight, a much colder one. Just between us, I heard that any who oppose Her Majesty, and not just the earthbound ones, vanish and are never heard from again. Melchior, the guru of life, opposed the queen's plans and disappeared shortly thereafter. It pains me to consider some conspiracy may be at work, but it is terribly suspicious. Sure. No doubt. This way leads to the Queen's audience chamber. Listen to me. The Earth is alive and always has been. She changes slowly, so you never see it. From flatlands to mountains, from mountains into seas. The way may someday open even to the Forbidden Shrine in the north, or to the Sun Temple, but it could take untold years. So we'll find a way to get into that blue pyramid in this time, and then we can go back to when it's accessible, right? This way takes you to the bedchambers. Shala. Oh, Janice, you've returned. Is something wrong? The black winds. You feel the foreboding too? Don't worry, it will be all right. Here, keep this close. What is it? It's an amulet containing my prayers. If something should happen, it will keep you safe. I wish that I could remain with you always, but Mother has other plans. That's not our mother. She looks like her, but she's not the same inside. Even still, forgive me, Janice. Pardons, Your Highness. I like how we're just standing here. Pink, how's it going? The Queen requests your immediate presence at the Ocean Palace. Very well. Well then, Janice, I must be on my way. Oh, who might you be? Forgive me, my lady, but we must hurry. If we're late, I fear I'll be, well, you know the Queen. Of course, my apologies. Go away. Sure. Oh, I was just going to set your book on fire and leave, but fine, whatever. Hello, I'm in your bedroom. Lady Shala's pendant was made from the same red stone as the Mammon machine. When she prays to the device, the pendant glows with an unearthly light. Creepy. Dude. Alright, let's... Excuse me. Pardon me. Excuse me, pardon me. Get outside so we can save. Looking at the time, and since we're about to go into the Queen's audience chambers and stuff, and it feels like some story stuff is going to happen, I should probably stop there. Because we're going to look at some houses. So, that's all the time I got for today. Apologies for the short stream, but I'll be back tomorrow. We will pick up with Chrono Trigger tomorrow. I feel like we're getting to a point where I'm gonna just want to keep going. So we'll just keep going. So I'll be back tomorrow morning at 9:30 a.m. Eastern time. We'll pick up Chrono Trigger where we left off today. We'll go to the Queen's audience chambers, go under the sea, and all that stuff. It feels like the story is really starting to kick off. So that's all the time I got for today. I hope you all have a fantastic rest of your day. Make sure you hang out after the credits. We're going to raid somebody and spread that tug love. So until tomorrow, have a fantastic rest of your Monday. I'll see you bright and early on Tuesday morning for more Chrono Trigger. So until then, as always, as ever, remember, be good to each other. Bye, everybody.